I just spent like a good 10 minutes making this vlog, and then for whatever reason it just like didn't work. So anyway, I'm linking up for the June Golden Vlog link up. This month is about our hometowns. I've mentioned it on the blog many a times. I am from Owensboro, Kentucky. I was not born here, but my family has lived here my entire life, like literally my entire life. I've lived here ever since I was 40 days old, until I went to college, and then I ended up moving back after college. So that's a little bit about where I'm from. My favorite thing about Owensboro is probably the culture. For such a small city, we have about 50,000 people. They do a lot here in the culture. We've got a symphony orchestra, we've got an art museum and a history museum. We've got like different festivals. Oh, a bluegrass music museum. Different festivals. Like pretty much every night during the summer, we've got music down on the riverfront at Smothers Park. Friday after 5 events at the River Park Center. It is a smaller like city. Like I run into people I know when I'm like grocery shopping or whatever, which can sometimes be like a bother when I'm like not looking cute. But for the most part, I really do like it. It's just a welcoming city, really. Very family friendly. Let's see. Anything you don't like about your hometown? Honestly, not really. The only thing that I don't like about living in Owensboro is that my dad and his family are still from here, and occasionally I'll run into one of them around town, which I kind of hate. I just don't. I've mentioned on the blog before, my father and I don't have a relationship at all. So that's really the only thing I hate about Owensboro. But again, it is a city of 50,000 people, so I don't run into them that often. What foods are popular in your hometown? Okay, that is a great question, and I was actually just telling Lydia about this. I had spent the weekend with her in North Carolina. Owensboro is known for our barbecue. It's not famous like North Carolina style or Texas style or Kansas City style, but it is less well known, but still amazing. We have two main foods here that most people eat. We have mutton and we have burgoo. So mutton is like lamb. It's a certain age of lamb. I can't remember what age. But you can get it like chopped or sliced. And then burgoo is like the stew version of lamb. Both are really popular here. I don't like stews, so I don't really like burgoo. But I love mutton, chopped or sliced. And it's really weird because being such a picky eater, I love this stuff, and it's something that a lot of my like adventurous friends who like to try new foods don't really care for. It's kind of an acquired taste, really. It tastes similar to deer meat, like venison, in the fact that like kind of leaves a little bit of like gamey taste in your mouth, but I'm used to it. So there are two main barbecue restaurants. Moonlight and Old Hickory. If you're from Owensboro, there is a real rivalry between the two. Moonlight is more of the tourist restaurant. Like President Clinton has eaten there. Like a lot of celebrities have eaten at Moonlight. But the locals know that Old Hickory is where it's at. Brandy actually works there, and I just love to eat there. There are some other like mom and pop barbecue restaurants. I can't remember the name of one of them, but another one's like Old South, which is really good. My personal favorite, I am biased, was Shady Rest Barbecue. My mom's uncle, Uncle Frankie, who my cat is named after, he owns that restaurant, and every Sunday after church, my family would eat there, and I just loved it. It was amazing. He sold the restaurant my freshman year of high school, and the building has since been turned into like a Mexican restaurant or something, so Shady Rest is no longer in operation, and it makes me sad because I really like it. But I'm really happy for Uncle Frankie, and he gets to be retired and spend time with his grandkids, so that's really good. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. What is the weather like in your hometown? We have all 4 seasons. The winters are pretty mild, I guess. We get snow, but not a lot, except for last winter it was really snowy. Um, spring, spring kind of went by quickly this year. It just turned straight into summer, and of course fall and summer. It's pretty hot and humid here. Um, right now it's like really, really hot out, and I am dying because I did a load of laundry, so the dryer heated up the house, and my mom won't turn on the air conditioning until like we absolutely are dying because air conditioning is expensive. Anyway, so it's kind of hot, and I'm kind of missing winter just a little bit, but I love summer, so I love having warm weather and everything. Again, I'm off on a tangent. Let's see. Do you have any celebrities originally from your area? Actually, yes, we do. Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass music, was from Ohio County, just down the road about 30 minutes. We have a big bluegrass music festival here every summer called Romp. I've always meant to go and I just haven't gone. Let's see. Florence Henderson, who played the mom on Brady Bunch. She is from across the river in Rockport, Indiana, which is like 20 minutes from here, but she actually went to Owensboro Catholic schools. And then Johnny Depp, he was born and raised here till he was 5. He doesn't come back that often, but he does have relatives and family that lives here. He was here a few years ago, I think when his grandmother was in the hospital, and then when she passed. So my friend was actually at the funeral, and she like saw him and everything, which is kind of cool, but like she couldn't get a picture or autograph because it's really weird. So yeah, that's pretty much the main celebrities from here. We have some like race car guys, NASCAR or something, and then some motocross, I don't even know what it's called, guys that are from here. Clearly, I don't care. I hate that like type of stuff, so whatever, don't really care. What are some of your favorite activities or things to do in your town? Smothers Park, they just recently revitalized downtown, and I love it. It's just been really cool to see the downtown area just growing more over the past 15 years or so. We have some hiking trails at Benhoff Park called the Rudy Mines Trails. I've never actually been on them, but I really would like to go. It's just a matter of finding the time and finding somebody to go with me, because I've heard they're pretty cool, you know. Again, I'm kind of partial to living between the lakes, just because I went to college in Murray, so I do really miss those hiking trails, but the Rudy Mine Trails will suffice. Have you ever had a major event, good or bad, happen in your hometown? Actually, about 15 years ago. No, closer to 20. Yeah, it was closer to 20 years ago, I think. Anyway, President Clinton was in Owensboro for he was at Audubon Elementary School for something or other. Like, they had really, really good test scores or something. I don't know. I was too young to remember, but that's like a big thing. We had a murder here once, like 10 years ago. That was big because that never really happens. One of my other favorite things about Owensboro is the Owensboro Air Show, which happens every September-ish. They kind of change it around recently, but it's usually in the fall, August, September, October, that type of time of year. Last year we had the Army Golden Knights parachute team, which is really awesome. This year we're having the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. They're like the Air Force equivalent of the Navy Blue Angels. So I'm really excited, and I will be wearing my Air Force Academy shirt that I got when I visited my friend Laura there. So go Falcons. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, and that's just some of my favorite things to do here. Have Are there any misconceptions about your area? What do most people want to know about it? This is my last question. So I would probably say, just for Kentucky in general, the stereotype that we're uneducated, married to our cousins, run around barefoot and have weird accents, like, that's just a really big misconception. I do have an accent, and I do enjoy being barefoot, but I will wear shoes when I'm out in public, like, not at my house. But I consider myself, like, well educated. I'm obviously not married to my cousin. I think we're, like, pretty like, a lot of people here are pretty cultured and educated. Again, a lot of people just aren't. But that's probably one of the biggest misconceptions and stereotypes, is that we're all hillbillies, which couldn't really be further than the truth. We do have some, like, country people here, but there are a lot of city slickers. I kind of consider myself more in between. I like country music and, like, going out in the country, but then I like living in the city. So that's probably the biggest misconception. And I hope you join the Golden Vlog Link Up. I really love doing it, and I hope you do too. And I hope you liked this video. It was really nice to not have to write a blog post, because I just got back from North Carolina and I'm very tired. So anyway, I will see you guys later, and have a great day. Bye!